my name's Ashley and I run an eco-friendly blog called mygreennest.com. If you're new here, welcome. I love to help moms with natural and eco-friendly parenting tips. Now today I'm really excited to share this video with you. It's a video I've been wanting to do for years, and I'm going to share with you guys my favorite cloth diapers of all time. Now as a cloth diaper blogger, I've reviewed several videos over the years, but I've always fallen back to using my Thirsties covers and Prefolds. They're just the easiest diaper system, in my opinion, for me to use. And I can't wait to share with you guys all the reasons why they're so great. So I hope you stay to the end of the video for that. Now Thirsties, they are partnering with me to do a giveaway. They are not sponsoring me, so all the opinions are completely my own. But they are agreeing to give one of you guys a free diaper cover in the print and size of your choice. So if the title of this giveaway still says open, be sure to click that link in the description above. It'll take you to my blog where you can enter the giveaway. But enough about that, let's get to the review.
So Thirsties Baby is one of my favorite cloth diapering companies, as I've tried a lot of different products from them over the years and they've been very high quality. Another thing I really appreciate about them is that they are a local American-based company. They offer two types of covers, one being a DuoWrap and one being their regular diaper cover. I'm going to cover what I absolutely love about Thirsties size ranges in just a little bit, but first let's go over the DuoWrap versus the diaper cover. So their DuoWrap comes in 3 different size ranges. Now this is the one that I used over the years, and I mainly used size 1 and size 2. And those 2 sizes basically got me from birth to potty training. Whereas the diaper covers come in an array of size ranges, and their newborn, preemie, and extra small sizes even feature an umbilical cord cutout. Now the covers are made from a laminated TPU that's wipeable after each use. So basically the outer shell is waterproof, and then you will pair these with something absorbent. My favorites are Prefolds. So the Thirsties covers feature their famous double elastics, which work very well. I can tell you they lasted the entire time I cloth diapered Asher, and I started him at 2 months. And I believe I also used Asher's diaper covers on Abram for a little bit in the beginning before the elastics completely stretched out. Now in cloth diaper terms, that means I got a lot of use out of these cloth diapers, that they lasted quite a long time, because remember, Asher was cloth diapered full time, so he was wearing these diaper covers very often. Now before I move on to the next point, I want to point out that my size 1 Thirsties DuoWrap covers are still kicking today. Like, they don't get as much use out of them since they're smaller and therefore like a little bit after the newborn period, so they're gonna last you for several babies. But my size 2 cloth diapers, which is the one that Asher wore the tar out of, that's the one that the elastics stretched out eventually. Now the TPU, or the diaper shell part, lasted just fine. I had no issues with it wearing out or anything like that, but keep in mind I always hang dry my covers or my wet bags, anything with PUL or TPU laminate. So Thirsties actually recommends that you can use the same cover up to 3 to 4 times as long as you wipe it clean in between use before changing out the shell. This is a great way to save money if you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of money for cloth diapers. Now personally, I prefer to only wipe them out once or twice before changing them out, but it's totally up to you. These covers come in snap or hook and loop closures and multiple prints or solid color options. I prefer the snap closures as they're harder for toddlers to take off, but I do recommend buying a few hook and loop options as well. You can prepare a few of these for babysitters or grandparents, and they're great for nighttime diapering. Now personally, when I was in the newborn stage and having to change diapers in the middle of the night, I really appreciated having a few Velcro options, because the last thing I wanted to do at 3 a.m. was fumble around with snaps. I also want to mention that the hook and loop on the Thirsties diapers has always served me well. It's lasted a very long time and I've had no problems with it over the years, whereas I can't say the same for some other brands. Grovia. So I have an old blog post where I talk a lot about the differences between sized cloth diapers and one-size cloth diapers. And if you're interested in it, I'll link it in the description below. Before a really quick recap, generally when it comes to cloth diapers, you're going to buy 2 different types. You're either going to buy sized cloth diapers, which is where you would have to size up and buy all new cloth diapers every time your baby outgrows the old ones, or you're going to buy your standard one-size cloth diaper, which is a diaper that tries to fit all the sizes. Now normally, your typical one-size cloth diaper can fit anywhere from 8 to 35 and sometimes even 40 pounds. However, the problem with one-size cloth diapers is even though they save you money and they can cover a lot of range, sometimes they just don't fit the best, and this can also lead to leak issues, causing for an overall bad cloth diapering experience. And this is especially true if you have a preemie, a really small newborn, or just a really skinny baby in general. And sometimes one-size cloth diapers don't fit that well when your toddler gets a little bit bigger. And if you stick with size cloth diapers, it's going to be a lot more costly because you have to buy a whole new set of diapers every time your baby sizes up. However, you will get a much better fit, and a better fit usually prevents leaks. So what I like about the Thirsties covers is that they are sort of a hybrid between the one-sized and size cloth diapers, giving you the best of both worlds. And more specifically speaking, I'm kind of referring to their DuoWraps because they mainly come in 3 different sizes, but you can get away with just using size 1 and size 2. Their size 1 covers 6 to 18 pounds, and I found this to be very accurate. That's about the time when I needed to switch over to a size 2 with all of my kids. And in this picture here, I was using a size 1 DuoWrap with a little Prefold, and as you can tell, it's a much slimmer fit than using a regular all-in-one cloth diaper. So the size 1 cover is not going to fit a newborn super well. It's going to be a little bit bulky. However, I had bigger newborns. I had a 10-pounder and I had a 9-pounder, and then Asher was my smallest one at 7 pounds. So I was still able to use these on my newborns, and they did a pretty good job. And if you're really looking for that tailored fit, you do have the option of buying newborn and even preemie sized cloth diapers from Thirsties. And another thing I really like about this diaper is even though it's a sized cloth diaper, it still features a snap rise, which is going to give you a small, medium, and large fit within that size range. Now once you hit 18 to 19 pounds, you're going to size up to size 2, and that's going to go all the way up to 40 pounds. Now for the fit of size 2. Size 2 fits a lot larger and it covers a lot of area. It goes up pretty high on the waist as well. Now you might think this is a bad thing, but personally it's my favorite thing about the Thirsties cloth diapers. I love that it goes up so high that I can stuff it with extra inserts for nap time or nighttime or long car rides, because I know that it's going to cover over everything and help retain any leaks. And other than wool diaper covers, I haven't found another diaper cover that covers as well as Thirsties size 2 or size 3 diaper covers. And size 2 and size 3 also feature a snap rise, so you can get a very custom fit as your child is growing. Now I mentioned that you can get away with just buying size 1 and size 2, and that can get you through potty training, but I do recommend getting a couple of size 3. And the reason why I suggest this is because as your toddler starts to grow a little bit larger and they start wetting more at night, you'll probably want to add extra inserts or thicker diapers underneath, and you'll need a diaper cover that covers that well without there being any leaks. And a size 3 will definitely help you with that. A size 3 is going to fit all the way up to 60 pounds. This is also a great diaper to use if you have a child that has incontinence problems, maybe they're special needs, or you just have a really big baby and you just need a larger size diaper. Now the diaper cover size 2 and size 3 are the main ones I used for cloth diapering at night, and I would pair it with my Mother Ease fitted cloth diaper, a charcoal bamboo insert, and also the Thirsties hemp insert, which is very thin and absorbent. I used these and it worked really well for nighttime cloth diapering. Okay, so I basically fangirled all over these cloth diaper covers, so let's go over some of the things that I don't like. Okay, so I had to really think about this, and I actually had a lot of trouble trying to think of something that I didn't like about these cloth diapers, because honestly, these diapers are just kind of awesome, in my opinion. The only thing that I could really think of, if I'm just being really picky, is that I wasn't a huge fan of their prints that they had a few years ago and some of them that they have now, but they've come a long way since then. They've come out with some really cute prints like the mountain theme print, which I bought for Abram and I'm still using with Ruth, and so even on that they've come a long way. I know that some people have complained about the white lining because it can leave stains, but I've never had any problems with this because I spray every diaper out when there's a number 2. As far as pricing goes, it's really good if you can get them in a pack. They're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive. They're reasonably priced, especially since they last for so long. They're made here in the USA. They're a family-owned company. They're affordable. They're convenient. They're stylish. They're one of the best fitting cloth diapers that I own, especially since I can bulk them up and it still covers everything. There's really not a lot to hate in my opinion, if anything. And if you're on the fence about cloth diapering, grab you some of these covers and some Prefolds. You can use these throughout the day. Even if you just do 1 or 2 cloth diapers, you're going to save money on disposables and you're going to help the environment. And for me personally, this was the easiest cloth diapering system to keep up with and wash over the last 7 years than any other cloth diaper system that I used. Well, that's basically it for my review of these amazing cloth diaper covers. I'm going to be booking a few more cloth diaper reviews out soon, so I hope you guys follow along, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video.